Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Laura here, and I'm back with another Create a Sim video. Now this is a Halloween stroke TV inspired Create a Sim video, and it is with my good friend Sophie. Now I will link Sophie's channel in the down bar plus her corresponding video to this. Now her and I were talking and we decided Halloween is in 2 weeks time and we really love Halloween, and we thought it would be great if we could do some Create a Sim videos based on spooky TV shows or supernatural TV shows. So we're going to be uploading a video tonight, a week from now, and then the last one is actually going to be on Halloween itself. And the first TV show that is up for grabs, if you like, or that we're doing, is The Walking Dead. Now The Walking Dead is one of my favourite TV shows. I know that Sophie isn't that familiar. Oh, she's crazy not to be familiar. And I'm pretty sure that she will go and do it because it's an amazing TV show. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. So I've picked this one. I said, please can we do it? And she said yes. So I am doing Michonne and she's chosen to do Glenn. Michonne is one of my favourite characters in The Walking Dead. She wasn't in it from the beginning, but she did come in it, well, I believe it was last season. And I love her because she is just so kick-ass. She's just someone who, you know, to me she's a kind of breakout star. She doesn't have a lot of lines, she doesn't have a lot of personality, but you can just feel that she's a tortured soul. And I don't know, I just think she's great. I just love the way that she can fight like a man, but she has femininity about her, even though she's pretty angry all the time. Does that make any sense to you? Because it does to me. Okay. Anyway, moving on to what I've done. So what I will say is, right up until probably the last few minutes, you may think that it doesn't look like her. Because I did. I was making her and I thought, oh my goodness, this does not look like her. But then I go back and I change a few things and it does. So not saying it's amazing, but it's alright. So for Michonne, I'm going to link a couple of pictures below, just in case you haven't seen her or you don't really remember much about her or whatever. So go and look at them and then see what you think. So for her jawline, she does have a fairly defined jaw. I would say it's not exactly square, but it's not rounded or elongated or anything like that. So I wanted to kind of create that chiseled jaw, but in a more feminine way. And her face is roughly the same. Now, as you can see, I'm working on her eyebrows just now, but I did spend a lot of time on her eyes, and her eyes were very almond shape, beautiful almond shape eyes, but they've got a kind of squint to them, because not a squint as in look in different directions, but squint as in they are, oh my goodness, squished, like kind of squished, like she's angry all the time, she's squinting at life type thing. So I'm trying to create that with her eyes was the most difficult thing. To try and create an angry look on a sim, you know, was difficult. It was difficult. So I'm working on her nose just now, and as I say, I do go back and change her eyes and her eyebrows to be more appropriate. And the hair as well is going to change, don't you worry. So I'm working on her nose. Now, she does have quite a statement nose. Her nose is a focal point in her face. So I was trying to make sure, because it's quite a distinctive nose, the actress has quite a distinctive nose, so I was trying to make sure that that was pretty accurate to what it could be really, just to make sure that it was a good representation. And I think that actually worked out pretty well, in all honesty. I do like the way that her nose did turn out. So I'm just working on that just now. Now, see, for the clothes and everything like that, I scoured, well, for one part in particular, I scoured every custom content site that I think I could have possibly looked at to try and get some items that would turn, you know, because everyone does the sim, but sometimes it's the clothes and accessories that bring them to life. So yeah, so you'll see that in a minute anyway. So I'm working on her mouth, and like her mouth, like her eyes even, her mouth are pretty much always angry. Like, I don't remember seeing her smile in the show. I really don't remember a time where she's let a big grin go. She's not that type of character. She's the angry, silent type of character. And that's the way that she's been designed right from the original comic books. She's always been that way. So I did the downturned, instead of upturning the corners like I love to do in my Sims, I've downturned her corners so that she looks sad. Lips wise, her top lip is slightly smaller than her bottom one, but ever so slightly. So I was trying to create that, you know, kind of look on her mouth, but I didn't want to make her too happy looking at all, really. So really, really happy with her mouth and her nose, but it was the eyes and eyebrows that were really annoying me. And I think I was just, at this point, don't really know what I'm doing. I think I'll go back to the nose. Do you know what it is? See, because it's a TV show that is such a big TV show, and probably more than likely, if you watch this video, you're a fan. So you're going to be more critical than if it was just a random create a sim of, you know, the preppy girl or the pretty girl or something like that. You're going to be more in tune, I guess, with this character and who I'm trying to create. So that's why this is a bit of a nervous one. But I love Walking Dead, so I hope that you like it, because I do. So anyway, moving back to her. So I've darkened her eyes and I've darkened her hair, and I got this hairstyle for her. Now, Michonne actually has dreaded hair, but she has it with a bandana. Now, I could not for the life of me find a freaking dreadlocked hair with a bandana. It was impossible. If you can find one for me, I'll love you forever, because it would be great if I could actually, you know, build up the cast. So for clothes here, I'm just looking for something very post-apocalyptic, and don't know why I'm trying that jacket on, but never mind. And I do settle on a base game waistcoat, which is this one here, because in one of the pictures that you'll see below, she does wear a sort of waistcoat that's a sort of tan colour. This is more of a decorative one than what she has on, but it was the closest that I could really find to it. So I'm just changing it and making it a leather one, because Michonne is so badass that if she didn't have a jacket, she could skin a cow and make herself a leather jacket. That is how badass she is. So I just went for that. Now, moving on to the bottom half of her, Michonne is not your average pretty girly. Like, she's not going to be wearing really tight low cut jeans, you know, she's not going to wear your tiny shorts or your short skirt. She's all about survival. She's been running from zombies for a good few years now, so she's only interested in what's going to keep her, you know, flexible and able to run or fight or whatever she needs to do. So I got these combat type trousers and made them a really dark green, because I really like that. I think that that looks quite cool with the kind of combatness, but also shows off her muscly, you know, kind of tummy and arms and things. For shoes, I've just went, again, sensible shoes, and just used the combat boots from university, which are obviously, if you know me, some of my favourite ones. And I believe that I go back to her body here, because she has quite a muscly, I was going to say she's a muscly sim, but she's quite a muscly character, and she's very fit, very athletic, very well defined. So I do believe that this is possibly where I go back and sort her face out. So the actress that plays her, whenever she's not scowling for the part, her eyebrows are quite big, like her eyebrows are away from her eye, but to bring in that whole scowling thing, I brought the eyebrows down just so that it would create the look I was trying to give, you know, the kind of I'm so angry at the world type look. And I think bringing the eyebrows down did that, and that helped quite a lot actually. And then what I wanted to do is I did go into the makeup, and I was trying to think of ways to kind of make her face look as if it needs a bit of a wash but really eye makeup and things weren't appropriate. I was just kind of looking to weather her complexion almost. So I kind of went for that, and it just gave her a couple of different tones in her face, and I think that that works quite well. Lips, I didn't put anything on because she's not that type. And then the finishing touch to this outfit is the accessory. Now, as I said, she kills everything in sight, and I scoured the web and I finally found her sword. Now, I love this. I absolutely love this. This is what she does. She actually fights with two swords, and they go over her back and a back holster, but I couldn't find it. So unfortunately we just have to go with the one sword. Now, I was going to leave it with just everyday wear, but they do end up in a town called Woodbury in the show. So I did not, they obviously move on from there, but they were there for a time. So I did think she would have maybe got other clothes, you know, she's been on the run, but she might have got other things. So what would she have done? So basically, again, she's a formal girl, so she's not a formal girl, sorry, so the best that I really did was another pair of jeans and took her sword away. For sleepwear, again, I think she would be the type that would sleep in what she's got, but for the purposes of this video, I just chose one of the shirts that you can get and basically made it a sort of faded grey type shirt. I would have loved to have had like a stained version of it or something similar. And I did actually have quite a good shirt that would have been grey, and it would have been Island Paradise Castaway ones, but that's not loaded into my game at present. But I just really dirtied it down as if it's been washed by hand thousands of times, you know, and that's all she's really got as her sleepwear. For her athletic wear, it's definitely not what pops up. Definitely not that. So I just kind of change it to that, and just I believe that I chose the boots again, just because I think that that's kind of what she would wear as her athletic wear. Swimsuit wise, I've went for a wetsuit. I don't really know why, I just didn't think that anything else was appropriate. And for outerwear, I just went for just this kind of jacket, because I thought it kind of looked like a badass motorcycle jacket type thing, and then just put on some trousers and colour matched them with that, and I think that works out quite well. I couldn't find the combat boots to put on with this, which was a pest, so I had to just improvise, and a lot of the boots were shown through the trousers. I wasn't going to put heels on her because that's just not her, and I wasn't going to put them on because they're ugly. Trainers wouldn't have been appropriate, so I've had to end up going for the Supernatural boots, which don't look that great. Personality wise then, if you've never seen the show, she's brave, she's brooding, she's athletic, she is, I can't remember what I put, she, anytime this year would be great. She's a loner, that's right, she's always been alone pretty much, or as far as we know, and she's got no sense of humour. So that is Michonne, and I love her, and I hope that you like her as well. If you do like it, please leave us a like and a comment, and please check out Sophie's video as well, because it's freaking fabulous, and so is she. And as I say, next week we will be doing another one of these videos, and I hope that you enjoy that as well. And at this point in time, all that's left for me to do is to put on her cabana. It's not called a cabana, it's a katana. A cabana is something you saw at the beach. Okay, anyway, I'm going, guys. You have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.